shape during his academic journey as well as personal journey. So please welcome Dr. Salinas.
All right, good afternoon. Good afternoon. I'm going to try to, I'm also known as the other Saul. Dr. Saul, President Saul, Canelo Saul, but I am Dr. Salinas. I want to thank everybody for being here. I really want to give thanks to the Commencement Committee for allowing me to share a few words. And I want to recognize a few people, my wife Nancy, my son Matias, two of my colleagues that have been in school with me the last 2 years, of which I know too well, Dr. Roberson and Dr. Reese. Thank you for being here. And a very, very special person that's been a mentor for me for a long time, Dr. Luz Gonzalez. Wave your hand. Thank you for all being here. I want to say a few words in Spanish as well, because I am bilingual and that is a strength in the Central Valley, right? La raza. Para todos los madres y padres que están aquí, los abuelitos, los tíos, los tías, toda la familia. Cuando su hijo o su hija se reciben la semana que viene, ustedes también se están recibiendo, porque fueron los primeros. Bienvenidos. I was in your shoes 25 years ago, graduates, and EOP has come a long way. So this is what I received 25 years ago. That was not supposed to be a joke, but this is what they gave me, and it's wrinkled, right? It's wrinkled, but that's kind of how my undergrad was. It wasn't aligned. It wasn't warm and fuzzy. It was very crooked, and it took me 6 years. 1996 graduate, but today we get some pretty cool stuff. So thank you for stepping up the EOP game here. So it's awesome. But this has a lot of meaning to me, a lot, because this was the first one, the very first one. Statistically speaking, I should have ended up in the justice system, the educational system, completing my fourth. This is my fourth university degree, and my family is tired of coming to graduations. But they're still coming. They're not here today because we only got 5 tickets, but I grew up in rural Dove Colony. I'm a former farm worker. Trabajé en el campo. And I'm sitting here sharing a few words around my experience in growing up in rural Tulare County. You know, I constantly interface with low expectations from teachers and people that don't believe in individuals like me, or should I say us. But never underestimate the power of one person. You see, in high school, I went to register for my classes my sophomore year, and my counselor asked me this question: do you want to go to college? I didn't know any better, so I said, I don't know. And she said this to me: you're probably not going to go anywhere. And if you go anywhere, it's going to be a trade school. So what she ended up doing is she took me off college prep track, A through G, as some of us know it. And I had a very, very easy junior year, flew by. And then that individual that changed my life, her name was Leticia Canales. She was the outreach rep for Fresno State. And see, what happens is sometimes the university has to go and get the students they want. She went and got me in Dinuba. And I signed up on the little clipboard, and I said, what the heck? I don't know what they're gonna tell me here, but she pulled me out of class. And she quickly realized that my A through G sequence was changed. And she asked, what happened here? I then said, well, my counselor changed my schedule because she said I wasn't gonna go to college. And Leticia had this fire in her eye. And then she asked me the $1 million question: do you want to attend Fresno State? And I said, okay. See, all I knew was how to pick fruit. All I knew was how to stack boxes and work the fields of the San Joaquin Valley. That's all I knew. So the dream was so far ahead of me, I said, yeah, I want to go to Fresno State, but how am I going to get there and how am I going to pay for it? She goes, do what I say. Take biology and pass all your classes with C or better. And I did exactly what she told me. And then the award letter, admission letter came out the following spring, and I got into Fresno State. But it came with stipulations. It came with stipulations that said, special admittance. Special admittance? What is that? It sounded like they were making an exception for me. And I said, an exception for me. That's exactly what they were doing. You're going to get admitted to special admittance through EOP. What is EOP? ¿Qué quiere decir EOP? And I said, are they making an exception for me? Yes, they are. They did make an exception for me. You know why they made an exception for me? Because EOP students are exceptional. That's what you should applaud. I even had here pause for applause, but come on, I'm almost done. So I came into Fresno State. I worked with my EOP counselor who held me accountable. That counselor held me accountable, and that's okay. That counselor provided support and cared. See, my story of hardship is not new. We all have a story. But now I'm completing my 4th degree. 4th. Not 1, not 2, not a first master's, 2nd master's, and now a doctoral degree. But my bachelor's was the hardest. It was by far the hardest because I didn't feel I belonged. See, coming from the fields of the San Joaquin Valley, not knowing how to study, take notes, and you dump me into Fresno State at 17 years old, comes with challenges. It comes with a lot of challenges. But what EOP did is said, hey, Saul, we got you. We got you. See, they didn't see this Saul. They seen the gordito Saul Chaparro because I was 5'9", I grew 5 inches taller in college. They saw the farm worker Saul, the packing shed Saul. My hands were probably still blistering from all the boxes I had to stack over the summer. That's who the counselor saw. And the counselor said, don't worry, we got you. See, a lot of people are critical about programs about EOP. They're critical. They say, no, that's not how the real world operates. You can't hold their hand. You're enabling them. You may not know this, but there's a lot of people that are very critical about programs similar to EOP and EOP. But those are the same people that have all the resources they already have, that they need. Same people that had their hand held. Same people. See, I thank the federal government for establishing these type of programs for us. I will not be standing here as Dr. Saul Salinas, speaking to an auditorium full of individuals with a 4.0 grade point average. 4.0. I will not be standing here as a former farm worker, debt-free. I don't owe anybody nothing. Well, take that back. I owe a house payment. But debt-free, there's a lot of talk about loans. And I will not be standing here if it was not for EOP wanting to make a difference. To the graduating class of 2022, I challenge you to make a difference. My tocayo says some powerful words, but now I'm yelling at you a little bit. Because the time is now. We have to uplift the Central Valley. This is non-negotiable. We have to uplift the Central Valley. The Central Valley needs uplifting. We have to make a difference. You have to uplift your families, your friends, and the next generation. See, as I get older, there's only one thing that really matters now to me, is leaving this world in a better place. Thank you and God bless.